I know many of you are waiting for a mini split update, hoping that we have our mini split system installed at the mobile home. Unfortunately, we've just been really busy and haven't been back over there since installing those wall units in the house. Well, we did go over one day after that, and I started installing one of the line sets coming down the wall. I didn't get very far. We realized we needed some things we didn't have, and again, it was just hot out. It's been super hot lately, and like I said, just busy and hot, so we haven't gotten over there. But I did want to come in with a little update for you guys because we did a little thrifting, stopped at a thrift store and found this. I know it doesn't look like much, but this is going to be cool because this is the first piece of furniture going into the hangout and hobby room that we're building for my wife. So let's carry it in there and I'll show you what this is for right after that, because we actually got two things today. This and the thing that's going to sit on top of this. It's going to be fun. There we go. I don't know where it's going exactly yet. That's Evie's choice. Has a drawer. And we're going to be using it as the vintage gaming station because Evie's going to be setting up a CRT TV, you know, like the old tube style TVs here, and hopefully finding some gaming systems to put down here for her 90s themed retro space. It's going to be fun. And so let's go inside the house and see what Evie's up to. So here is the big find of the day. We went out and took a road trip to pick up this bad boy. It's a 19-inch TV. Has a built-in VCR down here, which is handy, and it works awesome. And Evie's been reminiscing, watching some of her old home recorded videos through the player down there. This eventually will be going out there. She just wanted to use it in the house for a minute to make sure it works, and you know, there's no power out there yet. So here's the story. Evie's been looking for a TV because she knew she wanted an old retro TV for her 90s room. Finally found one that was a reasonable distance from us, not too far, so we decided to go out and get it. Well, we picked up the TV, and on the way home we saw a thrift store, so we stopped in, and random thrift store we've never been in before, and while in the thrift store I just noticed this perfect little TV stand that would look perfect for the room, the era, and would fit the TV, that little pine stand. And so it all worked out. We ended up getting the stand and the TV both in the same day. Now she just needs a little love seat in there to sit on, or some kind of something, I don't know, but we'll have to keep an eye out for that. And we've also been working on some side projects that I haven't been filming, but just personal side projects, some stuff in the house, some stuff on the property, and maybe we'll have some updates coming soon on some other things. Alright guys, we have a couple minutes to work on the mobile home today, so I'm going to get back to this project. Let me show you how we got to this point hooking up the line sets. Today I'm going to be trying to run all the line sets out to where the outdoor unit's going to be. So these are just copper lines that are insulated to prevent condensation, and they're going to connect up to the hoses coming out of the back of these mini splits. If you didn't see how we installed these and where the hoses are run, I suggest just watching that video first so it makes more sense of what we're doing. Let me think about this. I'm going to go a little lighter, I think. Okay. Well, a little bit scary, but we have a hole going straight down through the floor outside. Okay, so now I had to bend these hoses over carefully so I don't kink them against the wall so that they're going to line up with that downward hole. What I want to make sure is that everything is maintaining a downward pitch so this condensation line can drain properly. So I have some extra condensation line. I'm going to hook this up. Guys, it's starting to get super hot. I just got the electrical hooked up. I wasn't able to show it. They're in there watching a movie. I didn't want to bother them, but the electrical wire goes through, hooks to the front of the unit. I'll show you on some of the other ones. We have 2 more units to do. I have the electrical attached. I have that attached. I couldn't get that condensation drain line to attach. It was very loose. It shouldn't have been so loose. I'm going to try to see if I snug it up with some Teflon tape. All right, guys, so I guess I have to climb under there. And we're going to send this coil up, I decided, up through the floor to the unit. Ouch. Okay. You got it? Let me get it unrolled slowly. Okay. That's good. And now fast forward to today, I'm finishing this up. One thing I had to do was get some pipe insulation to put around this condensation line so that it won't sweat inside the house. I have Teflon tape around the joint, but I'm going to put some electrical tape around here to extra secure it so it doesn't pop loose. This is good enough for now. It's a little bit sloppy. I want to leave this open just so I can access the lines for pressure testing later. But otherwise, we're going to move on to the next unit. This is all I can do on this one. So here we are. It's another closet. It's going to be the same idea. We're going to have to cut the baseboard trim and drill a hole through the floor so that these can run straight down the corner here. Okay, there's the hole done for that. All right, guys, so I have my hole drilled. I have to climb back under the house and do this dreaded job again. I'm gonna unroll this, slide it up the hole until it meets these, which I should start bending down and getting into place. You know what, Evie? What? Let me get the wire hooked up first. I'm getting ready to do the electrical connection so I can bundle everything together. We got the wire in, just have to connect them to the terminals here. Ground. Now they don't color code these wires, like it doesn't tell you which one to hook where, and it doesn't matter as long as they're the same on both ends. So as long as we get 1, 2, 3 the same when we do the outside unit, it doesn't really matter. Come on.
Good.
So let's connect these up so we can get them in line. Obviously, these are not in line, so that's going to be a little bit annoying, but we'll try our best. Might have to just pull this one up more. I'm going to put a little bit of this on the fittings. This is like a flare seal, flare pipe. What do you call it? Flare connection sealant. And I don't know, try to get it on there the best I can. Got it. I'm not sure about these gaskets. I've never used them before, but they included them with this system, and they say to use them, so I'm going to use them. Going the wrong way.
Oh.
Edit that out. Okay, so which way does this go? I have this bundled up, going down through the floor. The condensation line insulated, we've got the wire hooked up, everything's done. But again, I'm going to leave this a little bit loose so that I can make sure there's no leaks before we fully bundle and pretty this up. Eventually we're going to build a cover that goes right over this. You won't see any of it. But for now, we have to leave it open. And you can tell, look at it, it's hot in here. We're sweating, so I'm not going to keep working today, but we're going to take a break and do the last one later. The next one is exactly the same. Drill a hole, hook up the tubing and everything, and send it down through the floor. Hopefully we'll be getting the outdoor unit set up, and then we'll run all those lines out to the unit, and you'll see that in a different video. You know, outside, it actually feels beautiful compared to inside the house. It's got a nice breeze, it's cool, it's beautiful. The house is hot because, well, we're not living here. So it's all closed up all the time. And you can imagine the heat builds up. There's no windows being opened. There's no cooling system running. Even if you were living here, you could have the windows open at night, letting the cool air in. And this house just stays closed up. So it's hard to get work done. We come early in the morning and it's hot from the day before. The heat just doesn't leave. We have single pane windows. We don't have any shades. It's like a greenhouse effect. It just heats up. So I'm not trying to be, you know, a baby about it, but I just don't feel like keeping, you know, we got the whole family with us and it's just too hot to sit here for hours. So sometimes our projects, it's okay to do a little at a time. Well guys, we're back home. I took a shower, got cleaned up. I'm hoping after we get the mini split hooked up at the mobile home, we can turn our attention back to this house, finish up the electrical work, hopefully get the power done so we can start working on this siding over here. We want to get all that replaced, obviously, and it's just trying to juggle everything around, but it's hot out. Evie tells me it's gonna be upper 90s today, so it's a hot day. Feels like it's well over 100, and while it's not too bad, it's hard to get any work done, especially in the sun. So nothing else I can do. I'm going to try to put together some fun updates coming up. While it might be a little bit slow to get our projects done at this time of year, we're going to keep them coming. And there's not too much more to share for now. So, thanks for watching, and until next time, take care. Oh, and one more thing. If you guys see those old TVs, the old tube style CRT TVs, don't throw them out. Those things are worth money nowadays. I can't tell you how annoying it is to look back at some of the TVs we threw away and got rid of because we thought they were useless. And now, if you look on eBay, 13-inch, 20-inch TVs are going for $150, $200, $300 for those old style TVs because people are seeking them because they're rare now. And a lot of people do like them for like retro gaming and just the feels. So hold on to the old TVs. If you find them one that works, put it online. Maybe somebody will want it because there's people like us out there looking for those. So that's the message for now. Talk to you guys later.